Alright, let's get this rolling right here. Got all our mods in here. Alright, so let's just make sure. Can everyone hear me okay? Let's make sure. Just making sure, because it's basically Pandyman Games said, everyone pester Masako. Hey, sure gonna like that. Nah, I don't mind, you're all good. Let's get myself properly logged into somewhere. You can hear me. Cool. Nice. Let's get this on. Cool. Nice. Alright. Good evening, everybody. We welcome to episode 92, Super Debrief. And just get all these things out of the way. And wow, we got 380 people so far. Good job, guys. Great job. So, just let's just take this off for a little bit. Anyway, so we got to talk about episode 92. Before we begin, I'll just pass all the social medias. So you can subscribe, MasakoX stream, MasakoX on Twitter, MasakoX_TFS if you want to catch me on Twitch, where I will be after the stream to play some Battlegrounds, as I usually do. So you can go and check me out there. So you can just chill out and play some games. And also, if you want to have a question about the episode or about Dragon Ball in general, and you want to make sure they're guaranteed to be answered, because I know that the chat will go by ridiculously quickly, then you can just send a super chat. Doesn't matter how much, just whatever you can. So that means you can get noticed, just to make sure that you can see I can see the question. Or if you don't like the super chat, then bit.ly/PardoPatrol. That will definitely means we can see it. So let us begin. So I have to admit that this episode, I kind of went into it a bit very frustrated, because I knew that it was going to be quite reckless, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know. It felt really, really forced. Like, oh no, Majin Buu is fast asleep. Oh, whatever will we do? We did not see this coming. You just think, you should have just given him some coffee beans, man. Chocolate-coated coffee beans. It's just that would have probably solved it. And I don't know. I felt like the rest of the episode was okay, and Caulifla's Super Saiyan transformation was pretty badass. I mean, everyone's making a meme about the whole, oh, it's a tingly-like feeling, and the fact that what she learnt was bullshit. I'm just thinking, well, no. For all we know, that Universe 6 Saiyans could be biologically and physiologically different to our Saiyans. You never know. So they might be able to tap into Super Saiyan a lot easier, because Kaba was just able to do it after not knowing about it, and Caulifla could do it, and she was already quite powerful, and Kale supposedly even more powerful than both of them put together. So you never know. I don't know. I felt like Goku was just being really dumb, especially for the fact that he didn't know instant transmission. What was up with that? I don't get it. Otherwise, though, just seeing Moscow talk was just like really funny. Anyway, Abdullah Khan, thank you very much. Have you seen Ocean new dub Gintama? If not, then I recommend, as the series parodies Dragon Ball often and takes jabs at Toei. This is the closest we'll get in Ocean returning to DB and Scott McNeil voice Piccolo plus Toriyama's daughter as a fan. I haven't actually seen Gintama. I am probably will get to once Super's done. I'll probably catch up with Gintama, but thanks for the recommendation, dude. Pandyman Games, thank you very much. Do you think Boo will wake up, or do you believe that the plot twist is real? I think it's real, to be honest. I was like constantly living in hope that it was a fake and it was just a ploy just to get people watching, even though they don't really need to because it's Dragon Ball. But yeah, I think it's just realistically something that it's sticking. It's gonna stick, because I have to admit that at this point, even now, you've just got to say, yeah, Frieza in golden form is stronger than Cell. So in terms of practicality, he is probably going to be, yeah, he is a lot stronger. Yeah. So I think Golden Frieza is definitely going to be here. Oh well. So long as they can get it right in their conduct, then they'll be fine. Gabriel, thank you very much. Edward Anthony Jones. Very good name, thank you. What's up, Masako? Something people think that in the upcoming episode of Dragon Ball series, that Frieza will become an ally to Goku. What do you think? Well, for my own opinion, I would like to direct you to my bad fanfiction theater thing from 2 years ago. Goku and Frieza become friends. It's happened before, it'll happen again. Yeah. That was great. And he will revenge Goku when Vegeta goes rogue and says, "Here I am, you pitiful morons." I mean, I will admit, Toei has covered their tracks quite a bit with that. Like saying, oh, well, Boo is like, we didn't know that Boo could do that. And Boo usually just takes a few seconds to sleep. Whereas now it could be a couple of months, so they covered that. Then they did the fact that, oh, you can't use the time chamber because Vegeta blew it up. Again. You just think, Vegeta, come on.
Jeets, come on. Come on. Not cool.
I don't know. It just feels really, really dumb. Oh well. Tim Kurt says, do you think Ribrianne will make Roshi lose his training and will transform to eliminate him? Well, based on the fact that she's pretty much the main character of Universe 2 at the moment, I would not be surprised. Or maybe, you know, Roshi almost does it, but then when she transforms into Ribrianne, that's when he'll kind of lose it. Although, honestly, you never know. You never know what kind of stuff he could be into. He could be into that sort of thing. You don't know. Jessica Weidman says, I love how Boo became fat again. Yeah, that didn't last. That's a shame, really. Toei, as I said in my Super review earlier today, they missed an opportunity. They could have had, you know, Skinny Boo in there as a new figure, new things like that. But now it's only been in one episode, I doubt that will even happen, so it's a shame, really. Jamo 2, thank you very much. If you could see a spin-off series made for Dragon Ball, what spin-off would you like to see? For me, personally, I would love to see Trunks become a time patroller. Well, we kind of got that with Xenoverse, really. But, I mean, obviously, like a little OVA kind of tied in before that could be really good. As for another thing, I would definitely say the Pride Troopers. I need an anime of the Pride Troopers in my life. I mean, that could just be amazing. Maybe something that was post-Z, we could have the lives of Maron, Pan, and Bra. So the 3 girls in there and see how they, you know, tie in. Just to see their lives or something like that. Like a nice little bit of reality. Well, as much reality as you can get with Dragon Ball. X with a shotgun, thank you very much. How do you think Goku will persuade Frieza to join the Universe 7 team? Well, I just put out the tweet of just going like,
so, okay, Frieza, if you enter with us in the tournament and we win, I'll give you a pizza.
Did you just hold a grudge? That's how I wanted it.
Still holding out for that pizza.
I think that's the way I want to see it. Honestly, I think he will actually say that, you know, if we win, then you don't have to stay in that cocoon anymore. You can just go around hell. He might have to come back to life. You never know. Oddie Guy Gaming, wow, thank you very much, sir. Can we talk about the fact that there's literally no reason for Frieza to help Universe 7? Worst case scenario for him, Universe 7 loses and erased. Frieza has ended his eternal hell. There is no real reason for this. Well, also, we have to remember, is that not just Universe 7 gets destroyed if they lose, their heaven and hell gets destroyed too. So, everything goes. Even the afterlife. So, you gotta... That's the thing. He would be impacted. And honestly, he could play Goku. He could either try and trick him, or he could try and mean that he could actually not have to be in that cocoon anymore, or be in that part of hell. So at least he can live existence with, you know, his bum chum cell. But I think that's pretty much what it's going to be. But I do see your point there, sir. You know, there isn't much reason, and I am very curious to see what they do in episode 93. Okay, so Rinkaku Cobra Reviews, thank you very much. Do you think Frieza will hinder the team at all? I don't think so. I don't think he will. I don't think Frieza would do that, because I think Goku's probably going to convince him enough. Just saying that Goku will offer him something that will get him to fight. And he'll probably like say, oh, there's this cool guy who looks like you. And he'll be going like, really? I'd be quite curious to see this guy. So something like that. So probably like that. But thank you, dude. Do Not says, do you think we will see anything of Cell before Super ends? I don't think so now. I mean, maybe we might see a token appearance in Hell. Maybe when Frieza is allowed to just go and mingle with everyone else. But other than that, I honestly think that I just don't see Cell appearing now, unfortunately. But yeah, thanks for your question though. I would like to see it personally because I think Perfect Cell's great. Gamer Cop, hey, no, don't worry, you've come just in time. It's the first 10 minutes, so no need to worry. Pee-wee DD, thank you very much. I'm really digging the alternate Saiyans. I hope they do some more with them. Oh, dude, seriously. I can totally envisage an arc where we are in Universe 6. That there is some kind of big bad that, you know, requires Vegeta and Goku's help, as well as a couple of other people. Just that means Vegeta can get to see Universe 6, Kaba can do something with them on a regular basis, and of course Caulifla does that. And yet, once Super Vegeta mentioned that, did we see Caulifla go Super Saiyan 2? You know what? I think we might have done. Because, you know, she wasn't flying, you know, and her hair going back. She might have actually gone to Super Saiyan 2. I'm just thinking, what? That's crazy. In, like, an hour or so? Okay. Well, I mean, so long as Kaba can do the same, I hope so. Raymond DeLange actually brings up a good point. Hey, Masako, could you please explain why people are angry about Frieza returning once more, since this is more logical than before in my opinion? I think it was just the initial reaction to Frieza appearing. I'm actually glad I can talk about this now because we know about it. But yeah, the dude in your closet, don't worry, you're not late, you're good. I just think that Frieza now, okay, it makes a little bit more sense, but in a way, I just kind of think they could have just picked a better person, but honestly, it's just down to marketing and promotion. And obviously, there is a story arc with Frieza being in a cocoon and then suddenly not being in a cocoon. Other than that, though, I just think so long as they can actually execute it really well and Frieza is a productive member of the team, then I think it'll be okay. That's what I think. Jarmo 2, what would you like to see what would you like to see in the next villain? Well, honestly, I would love to see that there is a scenario where Goku wishes for all the universes to be revived, and it's people that, I don't know. It's people that the universes are revived that were already destroyed. The universes 13 through 18, and then there's a big bad in there, hopefully Demigra or something like that. And then they would have to fight them and just see what would happen. I mean, that's kind of my scenario. That's what I'd love to see. Some kind of big bad from universes 13 to 18. DJ the Lazy Gamer, Masako, do you like Sonic Boom? I've not played Sonic Boom, but if you're talking about the TV series, I've seen some clips. It seems pretty funny. So, yeah, it's alright. But the game, that was just not optimized at all. That was just half-baked. Quarter-baked, even. X with a shotgun. Do you think Frieza will spill the beans about Beerus being the larger reason for the destruction of the Saiyan race? Absolutely. I think if things aren't going really well and Frieza wants to mess with the guys, then I believe that they could easily do that. He could easily just say, oh, did you know that Beerus was the one for me to tell Planet Vegeta? Oops, did I say that out loud? Don't mind me. I wouldn't put it past him, if I'm honest. Edward Anthony Jones, if Frost obtains a golden form, would he be as strong or stronger than Golden Frieza? I think he probably would be on either an equal level or slightly weaker. I think Frieza's probably got the edge, just about. Because, actually, I don't know. Because Frost is just as cunning as Frieza, if not more. So, Frieza might be stronger, but I think Frost might pull a sneak one. But at the same time, if this is during the Tournament of Power, Frost can't do that. So then it would be Frieza. But if this was outside the Tournament of Power, then of course it would be Frost. Oh wow, they're all coming in now. Frost Kuji, thank you. Do you think Popo is pissed at Vegeta? I would love to see a funny short. Well, as much as I was like As much as I'd like to say that I'd like to see that, I think Popo's not really going to do anything about it. Yeah, he's like, yeah, he's totally going to do it. So, I think that's just the thing. Elastics, thank you very much. What do you think will be the impact between Frost and Frieza meeting each other? Will Frost rethink and seek to redeem himself? I think probably maybe that Frost might team up with Universe 7 and like plead sanctuary with them and just like say, oh, if you help me, Frieza, then I can move to Universe 7 and be with you and you'll be great and it will help me. And that means I don't have to run around in secret. So that could happen. Jonathan Johnson, thank you very much. Survival tournament with a bridge popo. Survival with a bridge popo. What the frick are you talking about? No, that wouldn't happen. It'd be very short at the very least. David Diet, thank you very much. Did Vegeta know about the erasure before this episode? If he found out during the tournament itself, wouldn't his reaction have been more interesting? Well, I think Vegeta's reactions to anything right now, if it's not training or waiting for Bra to be born, is kind of stunted, honestly. So, I think that's basically just going to be the thing. But I think he kind of knew, but I think he was a bit shocked too. LK Player HD, thank you very much. If Vegeta destroyed the time chamber, then does that mean he's banned from life forever? I don't think so, really. I think that was like an empty threat because Popo knew exactly that he was going to go and do that. Yeah, he saw it coming. I think he was just like trying to stop Vegeta, like, don't do that. Because I think you like living. Or unless you don't. And I can be gladly of service to you. So really, I think it'll be that the case. Gabriel, thank you. About the whole Super Saiyan. I think that there's more to Super Saiyans than what we think. I'm pretty sure that they'll write some extra lore into there. But I mean, the whole thing of it being a tingly sensation in your back, that's actually really, really interesting and curious. It's a lot more than we already knew. So, you know, it's new stuff. It's new lore. That can only be a good thing, right? Okay. Galvos says, Kale, she's the belly star Super Saiyan we've all been waiting for. Do you think when she goes Super Saiyan, she'll be uncontrollable and into a blind rage? I think if this is Toei's homage to Broly, she will be basically a carbon copy. Because she is meek and timid and just not assertive at all. Just like Broly was when he wasn't transformed. So, he's definitely... I mean, she's definitely a bit more polite and demure. But, yeah, I think she'll be pretty much unstoppable. That'll be quite interesting to see the exact parallels. But we will definitely see that next episode. Unless Toei's pulling a fast one. Which wouldn't be putting them past it. Kashake McGee, thank you. Hey Masako, why didn't old Kai take Goku in the time chamber to unlock his power before Vegeta went in? I just don't think they thought about that, but in time, because by the time they got there, Vegeta was already in there, because Vegeta was already gone. But yeah, so realistically, I think, yeah. As far as they were concerned, Vegeta was in the time chamber, and yeah, they couldn't even do it then because he blew it up. Yeah, thanks, Vegeta. Gabriel again, why not use the Dragon Balls and wish for Zenny? I mean, they could do that, but a bit of a wasted wish. I mean, yeah, they get 2 with Dende, but I don't know. They're probably just not thinking straight at the moment because the Dragon Balls don't seem to be figuring in this at all. Well, apart from the Super Dragon Balls. It's like they've forgotten they've got their own set. Or they can go dynamic and use their set. And you think, really? DJ the Lazy Gamer? My bad, I meant the show. Sorry. So here, have another $1. Oh, well, thanks, DJ. No harm done. Adam GBK1, thank you. Hey, I got a theory that's interesting. What if, in my opinion? Take a peek after the stream in the theory chat on Discord. Alright, dude. I'll take a look at that after the stream. Cheers. Jonathan Johnson again. Do you think there's more Popo in every universe? Oh yes, Popo is in all of the universes. You just don't know it yet. Why, he might be in your world right now. Ha! And Susaku, thank you very much. Hey MasakoX, I just want to apologize profusely for my friend and I interrupting your ice cream yesterday at MCM. Thanks for being a good sport. Oh, don't worry, dude. It's all good. Yeah, because I was at MCM Comic Con. And, I think they, yeah, I was just having an ice cream. I was just chilling outside, and these guys just came by and asked for a picture and autograph and stuff like that. But, Yeah, it's fine. It's all good. I had nothing to do. Just happy to meet you guys out there. It's totally fine. That's why I was there. What was the point of be going to an MCM Comic Con and then just go, oh god, I have to interact with people. Ugh. So, yeah, don't worry, dude. You're absolutely fine. Oh wow, Layman, we got 1,000 people? Oh wow, we got 1,000 people. Oh, hi. Hi, guys. MasakoX here. I am doing a Super 92 debrief. If you'd like to make sure that your question is guaranteed to be answered, you can leave a super chat, or you can leave a tip down there. You can check out my YouTube there, Twitter there, and my Twitch up there. So, yeah. Adam GBK back in there, just to thank you for noticing me, senpai. Yes, Adam GBK, I did notice you. Thank you very much. Mel said, oh, I wish I went to go to MCM. It looked real fun. It really was. I mean, it felt really good, and yeah, I've got a vlog coming out on Tuesday, so I'll be sure to, you know, publicize it and just show what it was like. And the random thing out of the day was meeting Nudarella of YouTube fame. And it was just strange because my friend Monty, I edited a couple of videos for her, music videos, and Nudarella just said, oh, that MasakoX guy from Team 4-Star, he does all your videos, and that's really good. And she thought I edited them all. And, you know, I had edited most of them, but it was like, okay. So I went over there, and she was like, oh, hey, yeah, your videos are really great. And it's like, oh, thank you. Thanks very much. Nice to meet you. So, yeah, I got introduced to Nudarella. So that was interesting. Wish I got to meet the Tomska. That would have been cool. Raven Pirate's just back from Anime North. Cool, I'm glad that you had a good time. I hope the guys at yeah, Team 4-Star treated you well. I hope to see their panel, see if they behaved. Well, what am I talking about with Taka? Yeah, of course they're not going to behave. JRad98 says, any chance you're still going to review Dragon Ball Super Volume 1? Well, I do have a copy of it, and I have read it. It's pretty good, but it cuts out a lot of things. It's crazy. So you just think, oh, well, what happened to that? And there's a couple of translation errors and things they didn't quite get. But yeah, I don't really see that. I don't really see me doing a review because I kind of just want to enjoy it on my own and then be able to just interact with you guys on a regular level. But yeah, so I wouldn't expect that anytime soon, if I'm honest. Mike Tamburini says, please say TFS will guest star in Super. I'm sorry, dude. I don't really see that happening. I don't think Toei would be very happy with us being in Dragon Ball. So, I'm afraid, as much as I'd like to voice Zamasu, I don't really see that happening. Okay, okie doke. Just check for sure the internet connection is a little bit fussy. Oh. Alright, okay, we're good. John11719, is the manga or anime for Super better? I feel like that the Super manga at first was just an extra thing to, you know, go alongside the anime, like it was just a bit of an accessory feature, whereas now it's actually its own thing, and it's deviating a lot from the original source material, and in some ways Toyotaro's complicating things and making things unnecessarily complex to understand just for the sake of changing it, which is a little unusual, but oh well. It's something different, at least. You're not watching the exact or reading the exact same thing happening on paper when you watched the anime a couple of months ago. But yeah, it was good. It is pretty good. I'm glad that I read it. Sam Maguire, thank you very much. What are your hopes for Hit in the Universe Survival Arc? Will Siren overshadow him? Oh, Jiren. I get the feeling that Hit will be in the it until the very end. I definitely think that. Because his power of doing the time skip, and now, in theory, and I know this would be very, very unpopular because people want to see Hit kick people's asses, but he could just stay in this time skip dimension, and for the entire match, and then just appear for the last minute, and then he could win, and he could just stick around. that I think that's the way he could do it. If he really wanted to be like do a cheap shot, but realistically, I don't see Hit doing that. I think he would actually be taking part. Banana Tree. Anyone know why Toyotaro only brings out a chapter once a month while Toriyama did it once a week? Well, there's no editorial pressure for a start, because Toyotaro has to work with Toriyama. And also, it's just with issues of V-Jump. So I think that's what they do. They're serializing it that way. Also, I just think they're just pacing themselves. They're pacing themselves, I think. Jonathan Johnson saying, how powerful is Mr. Popo in the abridged? Well, good question. I know the exact answer. The origins of Popo being that strong and omnipotent in abridged is all down to a scene where Trunks and Goten spot Mr. Popo for the first time. They've never seen him before. They think he's like an alien and they attack him. They go Super Saiyan and they're both going toe to toe. And Mr. Popo is just reflecting all of their attacks in one finger. So, you know, that's... He could take on 2 Super Saiyans who are quite strong easily with his finger. How powerful is this guy and where was he earlier? That's all I gotta say. Gruntman. Masako, do you know how to pronounce Caulifla? Here's a hint. Cauliflower. Caulifla. I mean, you know, it's just the accent. If I was like Caulifla, you know, that's supposed to be an American accent. It's the British accent, I'm afraid. And Caulifla, I feel that it just slips off the tongue better. Yeah, that's my own personal opinion, but I'm sorry that you don't like it, mate. And, you know, you're entitled to your own opinion. And, you know, we all can't sing from the same hymn sheet, unfortunately, but oh well. Let's just quote myself. Oh well. DBZ Dictionary, thank you very much. But yeah, I must admit, when we first heard that name, we were all a bit unsure how to pronounce it. We thought it was just straight up cauliflower. I think caulifla or caulifla. Mina Mongoose says, would you like to see a fusion between Kale and Caulifla? I would. That would be Caulifla. That'd be an easy one to do. Masako, say my name, please. Spazer40. There you go. Sam Maguire, what moment are you excited to act out in DBZA? Well, straight up, Gohan going Super Saiyan 2 and Goku going Super Saiyan 3. Those are 2 moments I am definitely looking forward to because it involves a lot of screaming and I love screaming. It's the best part of doing this stuff. For episode 59, I did the instant Kamehameha scream and that was probably one of the best ones I've done. So that's awesome. Jonathan Johnson again. Would abridged Beerus be as scared of abridged Popo? I don't know. We'll have to go and find out. I would love to see that. But ask Beerus. You never know. Cuco Pesto is really concerned about Universe 10. I know what you mean, because we don't know who's actually fighting in Universe 10. And I think they could easily be tricked. Or they might say, oh no, we didn't have our protein drink. Our strength is gone. Oh noes. That could easily just happen. John Preston, do you think Super Saiyan 3 has been forgotten? I don't think so. I just think it's not really relevant anymore because Super Saiyan Blue is a lot stronger. Super Saiyan 2 Mastered is probably just as powerful. And it just uses so much energy. It's just a redundant form. I mean, it looks badass, but unfortunately in in an actual fight, it wouldn't really last that long. Coyote McDowell, thank you very much. And before Kaiser Tervelis, thank you very much, sir. Big ups, Masako. Keep up the good work, dude. Well, thank you very much. Coyote McDowell, hey, Masako, do you think Frieza's inclusion could lead to Vegeta learning about Beerus' involvement in Planet Vegeta's destruction? Absolutely. There is a strong chance that could happen, and I kind of want it to happen. It would add a little extra dynamic, and I personally see that that could lead towards the end arc of Super. So, you know, it started at Beerus and it would have ended with Beerus. So it would be that nice kind of, you know, tying up of loose ends if they kind of want to go that way. Yeah. Thank you very much, Coyote. Okay. Adam GBK. Wow, thank you very much, sir. Okay. There needs to be another DB Super TFS Super Short wherein Whis and Popo compete over whose training was better with Goku and Beerus, just caught in the middle like poor little lambs to the slaughter. Well, I don't know. I think with the Super Shorts, we've been quite minimal with their design, so we don't try and overly edit them. I mean, we could keep it as an idea, but honestly, I think we're just probably going to keep with things that have happened in the show and things that have been relatively recent. But I imagine probably there'll be more Beerus and Whis shorts. I think for sure, because people really dig that short. Do not is Fusion a disqualification in the tournament? Oh, I'm not really sure actually. I think it's an ability that, you know, it's not a cheating move, and you're using the same people, so I think you could get away with it if you did the fusion dance. So, I mean, yeah, you could resort in Gogeta, but the trouble is, though, it only lasts for half an hour, and then you need an hour to recover. So you couldn't just go in straight away, fuse, and expect to be ready to fight, because you would be caught on the back foot. So if you were going to do it, then you would have to wait until the second half of the fight, so in the last 20 minutes, so you know that you could actually get through it. I think that's the only way you could realistically do it. You couldn't just do it immediately. MKL says, how many episodes do you predict the tournament will take up? Well, it's 48 minutes. So, a bajillion episodes, knowing the 5 minutes of the Namek Saga. Old joke is old and funny. But honestly, I think, based on previous arcs, and we're about 15 episodes into this current arc, I hope it's more than 5, if I'm honest. Because, honestly, I just don't really see it being any longer than that. But I would like to see it more, but I hope it's more than 5 at least. If it's 3, then I'm just thinking, well, what was the point of all that then? Mike Tamburini says, does DBZA need an ill-tempered Scotsman on DBZA? I think we'll need a lot of things, and eventually a Scotsman in there. Say, hey, Majin Buu, you think you can take me on, pal? It's like, why, I can just pop your head in there, you little get. That'd be really funny. Peter Capaldi taking on Majin Buu. That'd be great. LEA says, Masako, Caulifla or Kale? There can be only one. Definitely Kale, man. Kale is my anime type. Yeah, if you go on my old conventions, because I loved Hinata when I was, probably into Naruto, and honestly, I would say it's Kale all the way, because it seems like she's been really trodden on for the longest time, and I just think that's unfair. Lennon Taggart says, marketing with Goku voice.
Marketing! Marketing!
All that kind of stuff. Yeah, Kuko Pesto says, if the actual tournament is only 5 episodes, then all that build-up was worthless. I know. It has to be 5 episodes minimum. If it's any less than that, then that's just like, no. Just no. Cybersoul, what's your favorite universe? 11 hands down, baby. Absolutely. The Pride Troopers are amazing. You cannot deny it. They are the best. And yeah, so definitely Universe 11 all the way. DBZ Dictionary, thank you very much. Hey Masako, if you could interview any voice actor, who would it be? And what would you ask him or her? Oh, I would love to interview Sabat and probably sit down with him and just like say, why are you so awesome and how much do you work out a day? And he'd be like, clearly, like, way too much because I'm, like, totally ripped. But yeah, I'd actually love to have a proper sit-down chat with Sabat because he's just so much fun. I think it would be a very entertaining interview. Jonathan Johnson then says, can Frieza tell time? I don't think so. He clearly doesn't know how long 5 minutes is. Clearly not. Kendall Green goes in saying Caulifla is best girl in my opinion. Well, that's fair enough. I mean, Caulifla is really cool, and you gotta give props to her for becoming the first female Super Saiyan in canon Dragon Ball. That is pretty awesome. So good on you, girl. That's great. It was a good moment. I felt really good and really vindicated. Homeless Gamers, thank you very much. Hey Masako, love your work, man. I have a questions. I love playing the drums to the second DBS opening, and I'm a first-time YouTuber. What kind of editing software would you recommend? Oh, okay. I would honestly recommend going with the Adobe Creator Suite package, eventually. But starting off with Sony Vegas is definitely a good move if you want to edit videos. But if you get the Adobe Creator Suite package, then you can have Adobe Audition, which is really good. Audacity is a great tool for audio engineering because its noise reduction cannot be beat. And then you combine that with Audition, it's really great stuff. So I would say Premiere for editing or Sony Vegas, and Adobe Audition and Audacity for your audio stuff. Crossing J, hey Masako, it's been a long time. I've been a supporter since Camp for Abridged. Oh, thanks, dude. And I'm glad you're doing so well. Question, do you think they KO'd Boo to avoid Demon Realm's subject matter in relation to gods? I didn't actually think about that. I don't think it's that profound to be honest, because Toei aren't really good at thinking that cleverly, if I have to be so honest. But yeah. Oh well. I just think that they kind of KO'd Boo because they ran out of ideas. And I'm actually going to be talking about that in my discussion video tomorrow. I'm talking about Boo's snooze and why, yet it's another one of what I like to call Toei's follies. I've done at least a couple of those, and I feel like that could become a mini-series, just calling them Toei's folly. It's just another odd flight of fancy that Toei's choosing to make. It's just really weird. Okay, try and say my name, Masako. Ryan or Rayen Lombuto. I think that's where to get that. The Albion. Who do you think out of the whole DBZ cast has gotten the worst treatment in Super overall? Oh, that's a good question, actually. I feel that... Oof. Oh, that's a good question. I feel like Piccolo for the longest time wasn't getting enough recognition, but now he's slowly coming back into it. I just think there are a lot of characters that were left in the doldrums in the first half of Super, but they've now slowly been brought back now that Super's got a handle on what they want to do. But I honestly feel like Tarbell has been really left out, because the fact that they don't want to actually acknowledge him ever again, but yet they mentioned him, they can't, yeah, they kind of made it a bit awkward. And again, Wednesday, I'm making a video about Carver and Tarbell, so, you know, you'll be able to see that. I'm looking forward to that. Ahmed Hani, I did notice you, right there. Will Kadir Buxton, I noticed you there. Try to say my name in a Frieza voice. Oh yes, Imma stupid lizard. Well, joke's on you, pal. I'm not a lizard. I'm a galactic emperor who can destroy you with one beam. There. I mean, Gabriel Wright done. I think it's Goten or Tien. I do see what you mean. I feel like Toei, Goten's gimmick is kind of done. But honestly, I think I did a what if the other day that had Goten. It was the Kid Goku thing. And I had Goten actually be his own person, his own unique character. So Goten actually has more of a personality of his own. So yeah, that can only be a good thing, right? Adam Giggle, thank you very much. What 1 versus 1 matchup are you most looking forward to during the tournament? I would love to see... Oof. I would love to see Narirama, that big guy, going against 18. Android versus robot. Yeah, you got to see Android 17 and 18 try to fight robots. That would be great. Mike Tambrini, keep me in mind. I'm Scottish. Can do Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh well, Mrs. Doubtfire voices are always welcome here because they're always great. Okay. The Mighty Shin donated. Thank you very much. Adam GBK back in there again. Carba the tarball that Vegeta always wanted. I know, exactly. So stick around to my video on Wednesday, and you'll be able to see that all in detail, because that was a really good video, actually. Chaos ZLTA, what is your favorite food? It's red Thai chicken curry. That is my favorite meal. But in terms of just a regular food, ooh, I really like... Ooh. Ooh, that's a good thing. Reese's Pieces are always really good. I like anything Reese's. Nice avocado salad would definitely be good too. But when in doubt, then, you know, just something from Burger King or something like that definitely works, or Wendy's. Yeah, whenever I'm in the States, I always love myself a nice little Baconator. Always really good. Shade Entertainment, I have noticed you. Thank you, Fabio. Thank you very much for the kind comment, man. That's really appreciated. The layman Reese's Pieces represent. Hey, Kevin. Kevin Beaver, the artist for the Parter manga. He's actually working on chapter 2, and I think it's going to be great. I'm actually probably working on an idea for a shirt design for the Parter Patrol. Who would actually buy that shirt if they could? Because I'm just trying to gauge an idea. K-Knife says fish and chips. That's a good question. That's a good one, sir. Yeah, that's definitely good. I do like me some fish and chips. Leon Newkirk, like yourself some smug Wendy's, Masako? Yes, I do. In fact, one of my friends, Kelsey Ellison, on YouTube, she actually cosplayed as Smug Wendy, and it was great. She looked perfect. Oh, K-Nice. Fish and chips is actually my favourite meal if it's cod. Yeah, no, I like cod too. I also like it when it's haddock. So that's always good too. Especially smoked haddock. That's even better. Oh, Ryokyon. Thank you very much. Masako, do you think Universe Survival should have come before Goku Black so we could have more Zamasu before being evil? No, I think it came at the right time. We couldn't just go straight into the Tournament of Power. I think it needed just a bit of a relaxing time and just making you think, oh yeah, the Omni King forgot about it. Oh, no, Goku reminded us of it. So I think they kind of knew what they were doing about it. So I think, yeah, they knew exactly what they were planning. The Albion. Given how good MCM was and is, would you ever consider trying to bring TFS over to it in an official capacity? I don't know. I feel like they would be a good asset to the VidFest section, where all the YouTubers are, but I think they would be a little bit expensive. Even if it's just bringing 2 of them, I don't know. I'd have to actually petition them and see whether the guys would even want to do it in the first place. I mean, hey, we were at Phoenix Comic Con one time, so big Comic Cons have had us in the past, so you never know. We've got credentials. Let's see. Chris Dalakos. Masako, how come you sing so nice? Well, I sing okay, but really, it's all down to practice. You just got to keep practicing, man, and just taking it easy. Sometimes I do use auto-tune if I feel like it could add to the song, but I have to be honest about that. There's sometimes where I do add a little bit of it, just to kind of help enhance it if it needs it. But most of the time, I do the singing by myself as much as I can because I really want to practice. Martin Ruttig, greetings from Germany. Oh, good to see you too, man. Cool. My biggest non-English speaking demographic, and I'm really cool with that. Okay. Check it on some stats. Right. Make sure everything. Make sure making sure the stream hasn't blown up. Yeah, Super Saiyan, mate, that's not going to get your question answered. So, you know, no need to repeat yourself. Jonathan Johnson, Who does abridged Vegeta hate more, Goku or Krillin? I think it's Goku because he's stronger than him. So he's always got that more resentment. Charles Foster, any more Steven songs? I think there might be. So just watch this space. There's one more. There's one more in the pipeline at least. So be sure to listen out for that. Corruption actually comes in saying, hey Masako, who do you think had the best character development in all of Dragon Ball? I would argue saying that's Android 18 and to a lesser extent 17. From where they started to where they are now is quite remarkable. So I'm really happy about that. So I'm definitely proud of the fact that they've actually been able to you know, do that. Rory Nightingale, would Vegeta Blue Time Limit have the same effect for Gogeta? Well, it did, actually, because when Gotenks was in Super Saiyan 3, he could only sustain the Super Saiyan 3 form and fusion for 5 minutes. So it does drain power. So if that did happen, then it would do. Will Kadir, oh sorry, I haven't checked the Twitter yet. So I'm just gonna go back and check on it. But all the artwork that I ever get is always really talented, and I really appreciate artists because they have a lot more talent than I do. Mary Alice Belinsky, greetings from Ecuador. Oh, that's cool. Oh, cool. Nice little part of the world. Let's see. Stephen K says, can you tell us what you think of Dragon Ball Centuries? I am not familiar with that, so I do need to check up on that. Okay. Oh god, it's actually really hot in here tonight, so I've just had to have a fan on in the background. So, yeah, this computer generates a lot of heat, so I've had to have a fan going on in the background, so hopefully that's not disturbed you too much. This dude in your closet, do you think Universe 11 are going to have special poses just like the Ginyu Force? Oh, they've already got it. If you watched episode 82, they've got their poses down. But yeah. Brody, greetings from Bulgaria. Do you think that if Frost met Frieza, he'd be freaked out over how evil his counterpart is? Possible face turn? I feel like he would be quite shocked to see him and actually find out that he was a galactic emperor. And the fact that he got bested by Goku. So he was like, huh, I actually managed to beat Goku. And then Frieza's like, you what? And there'll be a bit of a dialogue there, I think. Yeah, I was not there. I am very hot right now. Oh, I wish I could say that. I'm totally not. The Kimiko-chan 93. Greetings from Austria, Masako. Oh, that's cool. I love Austria. That's really great. I went to Vienna about 18 months ago. Really nice, really lovely city. Want to go explore more Austria. Azazin note, with the relations of Universe 3 to 10, Brain and Brawl, and 2 and 11, Sailor Moon and Power Rangers, how do you think Universe 4 will relate to Universe 9? Universe 4 will actually be good. I'm just saying it right there. Kevin Beaver, Masako, how tall are you? I am 6'3". So yeah, I am kind of tall. Okay. Are you excited for the new death battle? It's Android 18 versus Captain Marvel. Ooh. Oh, okay, that could be interesting, but yeah. Knowing death battle, Captain Marvel will win. Yeah. They got something against Dragon Ball characters. I can't imagine why. Carl Taylor, thank you very much. Do you think Frost brings Frieza back to life? If they... I don't think that they would... I don't think he'd waste a wish on that. I think he'd probably use a wish to then be popular again. And that everybody's forgotten that he was actually a con artist. I think that's the way he'd do it. Zaizaku. Hey Masako, greetings from Puerto Rico. Oh, nice, cool. Good to see some Puerto Rico representation. Mark Stevenson, I actually don't follow football, but I used to. And when I did, I supported Arsenal. So, when I used to. Kermit the Frog, greetings from Australia, where it is 8:20 a.m. Well, good morning, sir. I'm glad that you can stick around. Stuff like that. KDP Ninja, why is Super screwing over Boo? Well, I think it's got something to do with the fact that they probably run out of ideas for Boo, and that they just think, oh, we can do more with Frieza, because Frieza's probably stronger than Boo. But you just think, really? Really? You had to do it like that? Either you start with Frieza, you should have just started with Frieza from the beginning, and then just rolled with it, instead of just doing this switch at the last minute. It's just aggravated people, if I'm honest. Balrog0444, what do you think Frieza's condition will be? Basically, I would say that it would be that he doesn't have to be in that cocoon anymore. He can actually roam hell freely. Jonathan Johnson back in again. So what if Beerus woke up when Kid Buu appeared? And greetings from Chicago. Oh, greetings, thank you. I don't know really. I think if Kid Buu appeared, he knew about the Super Saiyan God, I think he would actually stop Kid Buu and just say, shut up, you mere toy. I'm trying to find the Super Saiyan God. So I think he would just say that he's trying to get in the way. The Fusion Warrior, do you think that the fact that 4 peeps from Universe 7 know Mafuba could lead to the defeat of the secret big bad or Daishinkan or an evil Zeno? I think potentially, but I think now that the Mafuba is no longer needed, unless they actually decide to use it in the tournament, I don't think you could use multiple Mafubas. I don't think it's ever been done. I mean, they could do it. It's a plot twist. It's a bit of a mystery. Victor Perez, hey, I live in Oklahoma, USA, and just graduated with a nursing degree. Oh, congratulations, sir. Yeah, any medical degree is really tough, so props to you, man. For your information, I just bought your Taco Krillin shirt from your website, and your vids are awesome. Taco Krillin shirt? Oh, I think that might be from a different website, mate, because I don't think we sell that. Okay, I think we'll go for another 5 minutes or so. But if you want to stick around, then you can join me on my Twitch up there, MasakoX_TFS. I'll be playing some Battlegrounds there just for some kicks and fun and amusement. So yeah. Ali Ahmed, Ramadan Mubarak, people. So yeah, it's Ramadan. So hope everyone is having a safe and fun Ramadan, and everyone's all safe and together when they're with their loved ones and stuff like that. So I hope everyone's having a good time there. I used to work for a Middle Eastern TV station, so when Ramadan was happening, there was a lot of stuff going on. So, you know, I feel really bad that I would be not celebrating it as much. I mean, obviously I respect traditions, but you know, it was good. It was good to see like a different culture. So that was awesome. Ryan J. Lutz, just curious, what time is it for you there, Masako? It is currently 11:25 p.m. Oh, yes, I hear. Oh yeah, don't worry, I know what Ramadan is, don't worry. So yeah, sorry, my mistake. Yeah. So, but either way, so long as you're with your loved ones and you can basically just celebrate it properly, then that's all good. So sorry if I did that. It's very late and I was at a Comic-Con yesterday. I am really tired. Okay. Lord Picasso, greetings from the Netherlands. It's 12:25 a.m. here. Oh god, dude, have you got school the next morning? You better get some sleep, dude. Or if not, then do what you like. You do you. Radiation hazard. Thoughts on the ease of Universe 6 Super Saiyan? I think it's legit. I think Universe 6 Saiyans are slightly different to Universe 7 Saiyans, and probably they are just more acclimatized in actually adapting to it. So, yeah. I think, you know, it's different. It's part of a variation, so it's like, oh my god, you know, yeah, there are different Saiyans, so it's something new, it's something fresh. And you think, how strong are they? Like, yeah. Okay. Mr. Man 12123, just curiosity, do you know what Five Nights at Freddy's is? Well, of course I do. I think most of the people who are on the internet know what it is, and be very surprised if they didn't know. Lennon Taggart. Oh yeah, it's bank holiday tomorrow. Well, I hope everyone's having a good bank holiday Monday. Well, Elsh. Of course I do. Honestly, for me, you know, for me, religion doesn't matter to me. So long as you're just a productive, hardworking, kind person, you know, or you just productive to society and stuff like that, and just nice to people. We need more nice things in the world. I think that's all that counts with me. It doesn't matter what religion you are, what gender or what identity you are. Doesn't matter. Just as long as you're, you know, as long as you're excellent to one another. That's the main thing. I think that's one important thing to remember. Super Saiyan 108's got like one tab on YouTube and the other on Twitch. Super Saiyan's like ready to go. Planeta Brony, Masako, do you like the Caulifla character? I think she's cool. She's plucky and she's well spirited, and I'm thinking, nice. I like it. I like it. It's all really good. Silver Edge 11, thank you very much. Just putting my jug down there just to have a drink. Frieza Taser, heading down to see you in Sheffield in a few days. Yes, because I will be at Yorkshire Cosplay Con. I will be selling stuff. So look forward to seeing you all there. I'll have a booth, so there's plenty of time to just come by and stick around. So it's all good. The Fusion Warrior, thank you very much. Considering the pose of Goku going SSJ versus Frieza and Namek, the back energy thing makes perfect sense. I practiced and felt strain in the same spot. I think it's got, I like to say it's funny, but I think it's got something to do with ASMR, because sometimes for people that have ASMR, they get a tingling sensation in their ears and the back. So yeah, it's just supernatural fighting Super Saiyan-y ASMR. Or A Saiyan-MR. A Saiyan-R. Yeah, that's it. A Saiyan-R. Yeah, that's it. No, mate. I just wanted to bring it up. I just wanted to, you know, that's one of my points on life. So I just wanted to bring up the fact that religion and gender and identity don't really matter to me. Just as long as you're cool and excellent to one another. Bill and Ted taught us many good things. Shade Entertainment, how old am I? I am 30 years old. Okay, I think we've got time for one more question before we wrap things up here. I think, yeah, this will definitely be... Masako, what's your favourite alcoholic beverage from Ireland? It would definitely be a cider, and it is a old moot cider from New Zealand, kiwi and lime. Definitely very good. Definitely very good. So that is definitely my favourite tipple. That or a Pimm's. So those are always really good. KDP Ninja, will I be at October Comic Con in London? Yes, I will be. Oh, okay, we'll get Heartless Fang in here one more time. What race would you add to the Xenoverse 2 and the abilities? Oh, I would say, in terms of a race, I would like to actually say the Shinjin. So, somebody, yeah, the Supreme Kai. So you can actually have that race there. Because, yeah, it makes sense. They grow from fruit. They could do with some more of those. And you could, yeah. So I think that's what I'd like to say. Anywho, thank you all for tuning in, guys. It's been great to actually talk with you all, and I hope you have a very nice evening. And if you wish to join me over on Twitch, I will include a link in the chat, so that means you can go straight to it. You can check out my Twitch. I will be there in a few minutes, so we can continue talking. and we can just play some Battlegrounds, and it'll be a good time. Anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in, guys. Be excellent to one another. You know, like and subscribe all the videos, and just share them with everyone you know, and just have a good night, you guys. If I see you over Twitch, then glad to see you there. If not, then just have a good night, guys, and just take care. Till next time, guys. Catch you later, and have a good night.